Ladies and gentlemen, today we explore one of the most profound yet often misunderstood dimensions of human existence: character. Character is not a gift, it is cultivated. It is not inherited, it is built. And it does not come by accident. It is the product of intentional living. We live in a world where charisma is mistaken for character, where image outweighs substance. But the truth remains, your future is not built on your talent, but on your character. A strong character can hold up a great destiny. A weak character will collapse under the weight of success. Let us now delve into the 8 keys to building character, that eternal foundation of greatness. Integrity is the cornerstone of character. It means being whole, undivided, and consistent in values, words, and actions. Integrity is doing what is right, even when no one is watching. It's not about being perfect, but being truthful. Consider the story of a young man who returned a lost wallet filled with cash. He could have kept it. No one would have known, but his character would have known. That internal mirror never lies. Integrity builds trust, and trust is currency in every relationship, personal or professional. If you want to be a leader worth following, a partner worth keeping, and a friend worth having, cultivate integrity. It's a seed you plant daily in decisions both big and small. Discipline is the bridge between intention and manifestation. It is the muscle of the soul. Without it, good intentions are reduced to wishful thinking. A person of character does not follow feelings. They follow convictions. Feelings fluctuate, but convictions keep you grounded. Discipline teaches you to delay gratification, to focus on long-term gain rather than short-term pleasure. Michael Jordan, though gifted, practiced more than anyone else. He had talent, yes, but it was his discipline that made him great. Want to build a life of impact? Train your impulses. Master your habits. That's how character is formed. A commitment is a promise with a backbone. Your word must mean something. When you say you'll do something, let it be done, on time and with excellence. Marriages fail, businesses crumble, and friendships dissolve because people break commitments. Character calls you to show up even when it's inconvenient. Remember the story of a teacher who stayed up all night helping a struggling student. Why? Because she made a commitment. That student later became a top surgeon who saved countless lives. One kept commitment changed thousands of futures. Honor your commitments, not just the easy ones, but especially the hard ones. People of character don't play the blame game. They don't pass the buck or make excuses. They take ownership. When something goes wrong, the person of character says, "I was responsible. Here's what I'll do to fix it." This breeds respect and builds resilience. The corporate world values responsibility. A study by Harvard Business Review found that leaders who own their mistakes earn more trust and are promoted faster than those who shift blame. Responsibility is not about fault. It's about ownership. You may not be at fault for what happened, but you are responsible for what happens next. Humility is not thinking less of yourself. It is thinking of yourself less. It is recognizing that you are a part of something bigger. Character is never loud. It doesn't boast or seek the spotlight. It listens more than it speaks. It lifts others rather than stepping over them. A leader who humbly admits they don't know everything will attract wise counsel. A friend who listens without judgment creates safe spaces. A partner who forgives without keeping score builds deeper love. Humility creates unity. Arrogance breeds division. Choose humility. It is the soil in which character grows. You cannot build character in isolation. Character is proven in how we treat others, especially the vulnerable, the different, the difficult. Empathy is the ability to feel with someone. Compassion is the decision to act on that feeling. Together, they humanize us. Consider the nurse who, despite being overworked, took time to comfort a dying patient. That one act gave the patient peace. Compassion doesn't always fix the problem, but it always changes the atmosphere. When you care beyond convenience, your character deepens. Stagnation is the enemy of character. A person of character is constantly growing, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. They read, they reflect, they seek mentorship. They welcome feedback, not as criticism, but as correction. Real growth requires vulnerability. It means admitting you don't have it all together, but in doing so, you evolve. Think of the bamboo tree. It grows underground for years before shooting up feet in a short time. Character is like that. Invisible growth precedes visible results. We live in a world of shifting values and blurred lines. But truth is not a trend. Character means you take a stand, not a poll. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The time is always right to do what is right." Standing for truth may cost you popularity, comfort, or even opportunity, but it secures your soul. Be the person who speaks up for the voiceless, who walks away from gossip, who challenges injustice, even if you're the only one. Character is not proven when the crowd agrees with you. It's proven when you stand alone. Conclusion. Character is destiny. It is the silent architect of your future. Talent may open doors, but only character will keep them open. Each of these 8 keys is not just a principle, it's a practice. Live them daily, and you will not only build a life of impact, but become someone the world desperately needs. Let us not seek to impress, but to impact. Not to shine temporarily, but to endure eternally. Character is not built in a day, but it is built daily. Let today be your foundation.